Hi guys, my name is Kira, also known as Hobo Kiki, and today we're in my Hobonichi cousin, my baby, my pride and joy. We're not doing a what's that called? Planning with me today. We'll be doing that tomorrow. Hopefully I have it up by Monday. But yeah, today we're actually going to do a little flippy do, a little flip through of my Hobonichi cousin for the month of March. So these are actually my favorite videos. I love going back and looking at my spreads. It just gives me lots of inspiration. So I love these videos, and yeah, I think I'm going to keep them in rotation. Let's go ahead and open up for the month of March. Let's see where we're at. Oh. So this is the first week of March. I believe I showed you guys this week in my February flip through. I'll have that video posted below. Sorry if you heard some Speedy Gonzalez just driving real fast. But anyways, I will have the flip through for my February, the link for that listed in my description if you wanted to catch that video. But yeah, I'm not going to talk too much about this spread because again, I do believe it was mentioned in my February flip through. But March started here and this was for my birthday week. And yeah, pretty clean this week, but you'll see. We flip things around moving forward. So this is February. This is March 3rd through the 9th. Oh, and I should also say that I do monthly themes, and the theme for this month was like, what is it, like Secret Garden, I think? Yeah, something like that. So yeah, you'll see lots of florals from every week. But anyways, this is March 3rd through the 9th, and we celebrated International Women's Day. So we have these stickers here. I love how they look. Love the foil. This actually was some kind of like post-it note, not post-it note, but like postcard that I picked from a donut shop. I don't really like donuts, but my kids like donuts. So every once in a while, like they'll be treated to donuts. But I did like this little post-it. Now this is super duper thick. I don't recommend doing this. Yeah, it's going to add lots of bulk into your Hobonichi, but I just love how it looks. It's so cute, right? I love these little clusters here. This is the first time I did something like this where I just used a thin strip of washi to actually go all the way across and like mark like where the decoration is. I don't know, I kind of like how that looks. Maybe we'll do that again, who knows. I like the mixture of cursive lettering with regular letters. I don't know, this spread is really cute. I do like this. It was a little bit different for me, but yeah, just wrote my to-dos, and I used the boxes to write like the big things that are happening that week. So yeah, I like how this looks. So hopefully you guys can really see it. The sun is coming down, and I'm trying to get this video out before before the sun is no longer with us. But yeah, let's move forward. This is March 10th through the 16th, and this is Mario Day. If you did not know, my son is also born on March 10th, so it's his birthday as well. So he'll always get like a Mario spread for his birthday, which is fine because he loves Mario as well. But yeah, this was really cute to me. I used stickers as well as like a page out of a book that was meant for Mario. So I ripped it out and then I posted it here. If you want to see how everything was done, I have videos on how I set up all these videos, or how I set up all these layouts. So in those videos, I mentioned where I got the stickers, and you can see exactly how I set them up. So if that's something you're interested in, I would say go look at those videos. But anyways, I do like how this came out. It was another like different kind of like layout for me. Usually when I do like something big and vertical here, I would match that here. But this time around, I did something vertical and then more so horizontal here. But I still like how it looks. And I do like this Let's Go here because That's obviously one of Mario's famous phrases. So it looks good. I really like this spread. It's fun. It's like fun and playful, so I like it. Moving forward, this is March 17th through the 23rd. And this was St. Patrick's Day as well as my mom's birthday. So we did like a pretty like vampy St. Patrick's Day. Like, it's moody, is it not? It's pretty moody, but I love it. I love the foil. I do think you still get like the hints of St. Patrick's Day because you got like these mythical creatures. And when I think mythical, I think of leprechauns. And then you do have like rainbows, like pops of rainbows, but they're like a moodier version. I don't know how to explain it, but in my head, it's still giving St. Patrick's. Like this dark teal green color. It's green. It's just like a very, I don't know how to explain it. You guys get what I'm trying to say. It's St. Patrick's Day, but make it moody, make it adultish. But yeah, and then the balloons and the bottles, they are definitely giving birthday, which worked for my mom's birthday. So I like how this spread came out too. And the daily section for this spread, it was really fun. We're gonna get into that. But if you're new here, hi, how are you? I do match the stickers that I use in my weekly section and my daily section. So just a quick flip here. Where is it at? So you see, we'll get into this, but as you can see, we're matching the same stickers. This week, I can tell which week I'm in just by the stickers. I don't need the dates. I can actually tell which week I'm in by the stickers that I'm using in my daily section. So that's why I like doing that. And it has a great flow. But anyways, last but not least, we do have March 24th through the 30th. And it's giving, like, it's so soft, right? Sorry if you hear me scooting up in my chair. It's so soft, which I like, especially like right after this like moody, like dark, rich colors. Then you get like these soft, it's like a palette cleanser, but I really like it. I think it's cute. As you can see, I started watching Arcane here for these 2 days, and I just did nothing after that. It was just about Arcane. After I watched Arcane, finished those 2 seasons, yeah, I did absolutely nothing, and I'm not mad about it. I put a little checklist here. That was something a little bit different. You know, just things that I needed to get done. And I didn't cross them out, but I did get them done. I should probably cross them out, but it doesn't matter now. I know that I completed everything on this checklist. I just never crossed them off, and sometimes it'd be like that. And then I am just going to show you the 31st because that's technically part of March, but I won't talk about that spread until April because it's more so an April page. But yeah, so this is the 31st here, and I really like how this spread came out too. But again, we'll talk about this spread in April. Let's jump into March. So here's my March title page. As you can see, this is where we left off. Late February here, moving into March. I do like this little box here. I mentioned that in my February. And then this page is just like a freebie page because I skipped pages in my Hobonichi cousin. I cut out pages. I have like a bunch of like mismatch pages going on. It works for me and how my chaotic mind does everything. So it doesn't matter. If I have a page that I skip or left blank, I will eventually like fill it in with something. And so with this page, I just did like a collage of like all the things that I did on my birthday and made a little note about what I did on my birthday. So there's that. Here is my March title page. What I've been doing for the title pages is essentially whatever happened during the month of, or during that month, like big things that happened that month, I will document it on the title page. So there's that. But what I wanted to do for March, since it was my birthday month, was essentially just document the big games that I was playing for that month. And so we have Split Fiction, we have Repo, and we have Schedule 1. This is just cracking me up. But yeah, I had a fun time playing video games. It was great to get my mind off of stuff, and yeah, I have no regrets, except for how I drew. Um, what's her name? I know her name is Mio. I don't know why I always forget her name. I feel so bad for her. Zoe, I think. Yeah. Um, so yeah, it was a fun little time. I did do this sketching on, I think it was yesterday's video. I might have posted it yesterday. Yeah. So there is a sketchy Saturday video posted showing how I drew this. If you're interested in that, I know you guys come here for the plans, not for the drawing, so like no pressure, but if you are interested in that, then it's there for you. Yeah, real fun, real cute. Oh, this was another page that I just skipped. So that's what I'm talking about. I know a lot of people are don't really like the Hobonichi cousin because it has the dates here, but I've never really been bothered about that. I will just place a sticker there. I'll place washi there. I'll draw there. It does not matter to me. So I did skip these pages, and so I had these blank pages, and I decided to sketch a bunch of women. I think this was celebrating International Women's Month still. So yeah. They came out all right. I'm so sorry, girl. This poor child, I definitely messed her up. She looks drunk. I'm sorry. I messed her up too. She's cute. I like her. She looks good. I kind of messed up her head structure. I do like her eyes, but I think her head structure is a little off. She's all right. She's real cute. I think I did a good job with her. I think one eye is a little bit bigger than the other, but that's all good. But yeah, they were fun to draw. I like to just get some quick sketches out because I'm trying to force myself to sketch. So the Sketchy Saturday videos are more so for me than they are for you, because they kind of force me to continue to draw. So yeah, but they're there if you're interested in that kind of crap. It's there. All right, moving in to another week. Of course, you can see this is week 10. Again, celebrating International Women's Month. I really actually like this spread. It is like a Dutch door kind of thing. And as you can see, I have these box stickers. I don't really like box stickers, so I just use them as tabs, and I like how they look. Come on now, look how fun that is. It's so fun. Again, you can see me set this up. I have videos where I set it up, but now you can see how it looks after the pen. And I'm telling you, when you add that after the pen, it just does something. It looks it looks how it was supposed to look. I love how it looks. It looks great. This is good. I love how this looks. I'm sorry, I just repeated myself and talked in a circle about a whole lot of nothing. But yeah, I think this is so fun. This is really fun. And I wrote International Women's Day here because I was being a goofball, but this is the 6th. International Women's Day is actually on the 8th, if I remember correctly. So I don't know. At least I got to journal about it. But yeah, incorrect. It was not on the 6th. It was on the 8th. As a matter of fact, let me make a mental note of myself. I'm just going to write, don't you mean the 8th? Sometimes I do that. Not necessary, but I think it's funny. So it's all good. It's just fun to look back on later in life, because I do actually have all my Hobonichi cousins, except for my 2022 one, I believe. I don't know what happened to it. It just disappeared. But I do have my 2024. I have my 2023. I don't know what happened to my 2022 one, but you win some and you lose some. I do have my 2021 one too. It's just the 2022 one that disappeared out of thin air. I did move a lot, so I'm thinking it got lost when I was moving, but it is what it is. And here's the flip through. And again, here's where I got the donut. And although these letters are so cute, I had to have them in my my Hobonichi cousin, because like I said, I keep all of my Hobonichi cousins. I love looking back at them just for inspiration, or to see where I was at this time in my life last year. You know what I'm saying? It's just cool to look back on. And I look forward to the days where I am an old lady and I can review like all these things that happen. But yeah, I should not put these in here though. They're so cute, but they add so much bulk. And yeah, I just notated, but I do not even like donuts. LOL, they're just cute. Again, I got them for my kids. Me, myself, I'm not really a donut. I will mess with like a good donut, like maybe like a bougie donut, like a beignet. But like other donuts, it's like, nah, I'm good off that. But yeah, these are cute. If you're wondering like how I journal, what I usually do in my Hobonichi cousin is I'll have one section where I journal about the day, and then the other section I'll actually use a journaling prompt from Coffee Monsters Co. So I essentially journal twice. Again, once about my day, and once that was based off a prompt. And I just like doing that. Moving forward, if I can. Okay, boom. Okay, so you're gonna see this quote twice in this journal, but you know, it is what it is. This quote, it just really resonated with me when I heard it. It was from Khalil Gibran, but I first heard it on Pantheon, a cartoon on Netflix. And it says, and God said, love your enemy. So I obeyed him and loved myself. And I'm just like, it still resonates with me to this day. So yeah, you'll see this twice in here. I forgot that I wrote it here, and then I'm going to write it again later, but it is what it is. Sometimes a good quote would just hit you like that. Anyways, as you can see, we're moving from one week to another because we use that, you know, International Women's Kit, and now we're moving into the Mario Kit, so you can see exactly like which week we're in. Again, that's why I love that. It's a great flow. You can tell when we're moving on to a different week. Anyways, wrote my week 11 and notated it was DJ's birthday. I love like this little sticky note thing situation we got going on. Moving forward. Yeah, this is cute. I love the sticky note theme that I went with this week. I think it's so adorable, especially with like, you know, the video game aspect. I don't know, for some reason it's just really working with it. Now I like how it looks. It's fun. Sometimes I do write the day of the week, completely unnecessary. I just be like practicing my lettering, and as you can see, I really need to practice more. But yeah, I usually just do that to practice lettering, but completely unnecessary. Yeah, this was fun. Again, I loved like tearing the pages from the books. There's something like really cathartic about doing that. So I don't know, it's probably something that I'll continue to do if I have books to spare. This particular book is a sticker book, so I knew when I purchased it that I was going to use it for my journaling, so I did not mind ripping it up. But like I do have like actual books that I like to read or planning to read, and those books I don't think I would ever like build up the courage to like rip pages out of them. So this was specifically from a book I knew I was going to like play with, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. And yeah. Oh, okay, so as you can see, this was one of the pages that I skipped, and then I had put Saturday and Sunday on this page because I knew that I would be doing something on this weekend because obviously it's a birthday weekend. So what did we do? We went to the Sugar Jam. That was fun. It's like a club while you eat. I don't even like clubs like that, but I do like food like that. So I was fine with it. But yeah, there were people like dancing, like, you know, they're just regular people who came in to get brunch, and you know, they had a little bit of liquor in them and they were dancing, and it was a vibe. You know, I wasn't mad at it. Like, again, I no longer do clubs. I think I got it all out of my system when I was young. It's not a place for me, but you know, if that's your scene, do you. Like, do you. I just don't like it anymore, but you know, I would still go. Like, if my friend wants to go, then I will go to support them because that's where they want to go. But I personally Like, that's not where I'm gonna want to go. I'm your boring friend. Hi, I'm your boring friend. Could you please take me to a museum? Yes, that's where I like to go. But yeah, we went to the yard as well. We went to a lot of places. Zero latency. Oh, that was so much fun, you guys. We did, like, it was like you put on this VR helmet and then like you're like literally in the world, and we like shot zombies. That's why I drew this zombie here. But yeah, then you shoot zombies, but there's like other different kind of story modes you could do, and it was so fun. And the time flew by. I was so mad when we were done, but it was fun. I would completely do that again. Oh, then we had like these really fancy milkshakes. That's how we ended our day. Oh, and then I also got a pedicure. Yeah, this week was fun. I did really enjoy myself here. It was a fun week. Fun little weekend. And I'm glad I have all my like little memorabilia. Yeah, I would recommend keeping your receipts just so you can like remember things like that. But you know, that's just me. I like keeping those things. But yeah, okay, here we go. This is, you know, the 12th week. This is where I this is why did my brain just turn off for a second there? And I'm losing light, so let me hurry up. But this is basically where I was playing with fire. I have a video on how I set these things up. But although like these pages are like on their last leg, and I had to be completely like, so like I had to baby them and be careful when I'm turning them. I love how they look. I love the burnt edges here. It looks even better in person. But yeah, it's so much fun. And again, here's the quote that I was talking about that I wrote again. I had left a space for a quote, and I just put that there again because it was so nice. Oh, we had a dentist appointment scheduled. I love this box with like this sticker here. These little corner stickers are so fun. So you'll see, yeah, these boxes here, as you can see, like this sticker is like, help me, or this page, and it's all because of her. She just went down crazy on the page, and then it ripped the page up, but you know, it's okay. We can still get through it. But yeah, I really do like this box here. These are fun boxes. And yeah, sometimes I write a whole lot of nothing when nothing's going on, but you know, I still be forcing myself to write, you know, to just find gratitude in the little things in life, and it is what it is. But yes, moving forward to the last week that I'll be showing you, which is week 13. Again, you can see the difference. We're switching into different weeks here. But yeah, I don't like this washi, you guys. I said that in the video when I set up this page, but I really don't like this washi. I think I just don't like because it's so much brighter than like this yellow, and then it's the foil, it's like a very warm gold, and I don't know, it's like it's just doing too much. I low-key want to just rip it off like a dirty band-aid right now, but I'm gonna let it I'm gonna let it slide. It's just gonna be there. Yes, let's move on. So as you can see, I did like my double boxes. I love doing this. They're very simple. Again, you can see that in the video. I did like a little mock schedule of how I would like to set up my week or set up my days, schedule my days, but no, my days, I got to get everything in where they fit in, and it is what it is. Would love to keep like a permanent schedule that I can keep up with, and for the most part, I kind of do, but like not really as well. It's like in the same breath, not really. But yeah. Moving forward, I love the look of both of these columns, and then like the florals on the side. It's just real chill, a real chill spread. I really like that as well. I'm trying to hurry up because the sun is coming down, and so that means my light is coming down. But yeah, and here's the 29th and the 30th. So much fun. I really enjoyed this. And then I can go ahead and show you this page. Again, this was another sketchy Saturday video. So if you want to watch that be posted. But you guys know I binge watched the hell out of Arcane. Honestly, I really want my memory to be wiped so I can rewatch it again and experience it for the first time. But yeah, it was a very good show. Of course, I gave it 5 stars. Jinx, she's just that girl. Honestly, everyone loves her. She's got that fun, Bubbly personality, but she's dangerous. She gives those Harley Quinn vibes. So if you like Harley Quinn, you love her. But yeah, again, this is one page that I skipped, so I just filled it in with a drawing, and it is what it is. But that is basically it, you guys. I do want to thank you if you just sat here and watched me yap, or maybe you muted me and played some music but still got some inspiration out of these pages. Either way, I appreciate you spending your time with me today. I hope you guys all take care, okay? I know it's there's a lot going on in this world right now. Trust me, I know. I be ignoring the hell out of it. That's why y'all don't be seeing me online, because I'm like, I can't deal with this right now. So trust me, I know things be going on. So I hope you take care. I really do. Stay safe and stay creative, man. Like the video if you like the video. Dislike the video if you dislike the video. It's whatever, bro. I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay? Okay. Bye.